latest statistics released by the FBI reveal a shocking 17% increase in reported hate crimes in the United States. This is a violence and bias-driven crime against marginalized communities. Some experts say the surge is linked to a wider public emergence of white supremacy. What is a hate crime?
It's usually in this country, based on the jurisdiction, a crime based on ethnicity, race, immigration status, sexual orientation that is committed in combination with another crime.
Brandon, do we disagree on the definition here?
Well, no, I don't disagree with the definition. I disagree with the frequency. And I do think that these days, in 2018, where we are today, the definition of a hate crime seems to be a political tool or wedge used against the right.
Is it really?
Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh, it's a hate crime, and they're trying to make, conservatives out to be some type of victims. We need to keep it
villains.
on.
They're trying to make conservatives into villains. Where are these hate crimes happening? Like, where are they actually happening?
Where
are the lynchings? If we're going to talk about racism, I think we should talk about racism from a broad spectrum. The focus of this show seems to be in the examples that are being used are white people, projecting racism onto any other group, Muslims, black people, Jewish people.
But isn't that the majority, when you look at the hate crime numbers, isn't the majority of that coming from white males against other groups?
White males. Now it's white males. I believe that the statistics probably show that because they've been skewed to show that. What are we calling a hate crime? And what are we accepting as a hate crime?
The statistics have been skewed to show that. And
well, we're accepting anything as a hate crime now.
We're not.
We're being told by the liberal left that we have to believe victims constantly without any evidence or any proof.
But the thing about it is, if you have a victim,
being staged. They've been staged hate crimes. Absolutely. That's the reason why we're seeing these numbers spike, because people know that they can get away with it.
President Donald Trump is responsible for the rise in these hate crimes.
Absolutely not. I think it's the dishonest media. And I think it's the culture that the dishonest media breeds. That's what's causing this problem. That's what's causing this division.
But in terms of it's easy to actually blame the other side for this.
That's what you're doing right now.
But no, is it legislation? Is it a more grassroots movement? What is the best way to tackle these numbers that have been growing up for 3 years?
Well, one thing that I intend to do as a citizen is I've started the Walkway campaign, and one of the things that the Walkway campaign is going to focus on in the next year is debunking media lies and myths and getting people to engage in critical thinking again, skepticism when watching the news, and proper analysis of the stories that they're taking, so that when newscasters tell them things like Trump called all Mexicans rapists or he has employed a Muslim ban, they're able to see that they're being manipulated and that this is not honest, truthful information. This is bias.